one of the top high-end golf club in the world, actually.
How did you wind up there? Did you...
Well, actually, I was working as a private chef in Saint-Tropez every summers for like 8 summers in a row. And I would see like many people would be like recognized and taken to the USA to work. And I was like, why not me? They also I'm like, so great, why is it? And then finally,
and
on
then
the 8th year, yes,
you were discovered.
I was working for 3.5 months in the summer for a couple of people from here. And so they had many guests from here, and one of them is a member of the bridge. So when he heard that the owner was looking for a different type of chef to open the new clubhouse, talked about me. They flew me in, tried my food, and decided to hire me.
Yeah. So did you have fun there for 4 years? There's a lot of work, right?
Yes.
Very intense in the summer. But then you have the winters off?
Yes, all the winters off, 5 months off a year, so that was great. The 2 first years we was going to Florida. And then my daughter really loved the school in Southampton, so I decided, okay, we're going to stay the whole year here. And she was right, because we had a lot of fun. We met you, we met many nice people.
God, it was a blizzard the night we came to your house.
Yes.
A blizzard, oh
right.
gosh.
In the middle of the night, you showed up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yes!
It's amazing we found your house. So, So, did you have a signature dish at the bridge?
Well, actually, I never had a signature dish, and
you're so versatile. You make so many different things.
One of my clients, she really reconfronted me, because I was telling her, are you happy? When I was working in private, you think I'm doing enough, you think I'm good enough, I was not very sure of myself. And she was like, don't worry, every professional chef we hired, they have like 5 great meals, and that's it.
That's what I've heard. Each chef has the five
and
things.
then after, we don't know what to eat anymore. And she says, every day, it's like... And, it's nothing special. It's just like going to the market, seeing whatever is fresh that day, and, and cooking it in with
how
happiness.
to do all those different flavorings, like Thai food and Moroccan food and French food.
And also, I don't have much ego. I cook with love, not with ego. So I'm not like trying to sign my dishes. I give my recipe very easily,
So you have how many recipes are in this book? A lot.
Not so many. No, it's only about like 47 recipes.
That's a lot to me.
Well, maybe it's like 12 sauces included, and which is very important, because I still keep my French base of food, which is we want to give like the whole taste of everything, and the sauce is really like complementary and doing the whole thing. So it's like at least 12 sauces in there, and at least 35, 38 different recipes for pass around and raw bars. So like this, you don't need to break your head what I'm going to do, what I have to choose from.
So it's basically a party planning book.
Yes.
That's very cool for out here. Very cool. And is it in the bookstores, or we can get it on Amazon?
Oh, yes. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Hampton Bookstore, and I just signed with an international agent, so hopefully it's going to be everywhere.
And you're going to write more books, right?
Yes. The next one should be The Mermaid Chef for Kids.
All right.
And
little five-year-olds.
Yeah. And then I would like to write about whatever I have seen in life, at the adventures I had all over the world. And I would like also to write a book about spirituality. And then we'll see.
Yeah, it's when you bless your food, it raises the vibration of the food. It turns it into prasad, blessed food. So it is always wonderful to have an attitude of gratitude and to give thanks for the blessings Mother Nature has given us, because our planet is so beautiful and prolific. I mean, it astounds me every summer that they must sell 1 million lobsters at Gosman Stock. You go out to Montauk and like every restaurant's serving like thousands of lobsters. that there's always more lobster, that there's always the abundance on the planet. I don't know, it's just mind-boggling, isn't it?
Yeah, the lobsters is something very special because there is a walk of the lobster that goes like deep. It's like millions of lobster walk every year in certain directions.
Really?
And like people, like all divers, whatever, fishermen, they go there and just grab by dozens, hundreds,
really?
Thousands.
And they're underwater when they're walking?
Yeah, they walk. I don't know exactly what's their way, but they have a walk of the lobsters, and there are like millions of them.
That is amazing. Nature is just mind-boggling, isn't it?
Yeah.
One summer we were at Georgica Pond, and all of a sudden, all of the crabs started coming up out of the pond, and that's what they did. Hundreds and hundreds, probably over 1,000, probably a couple thousand. And they came up out of the pond, and they marched along the base of the dune, and then they went out to the ocean, and everybody was running to get their cameras. We've never seen it again. I've been out here 45 years. That was that one time.
Oh,
it was all the blue, and they were all like, there's a book called The Beautiful Swimmer, and I've never read it, but I hear it's a beautiful book, and it's about the blue claw crab. Who knew? Who knew? So, yeah?
In Australia, there was some people raising like shrimps, and not exactly shrimps, some type of shrimps. And they would say, like, from one day to the next, their pond would be, their little swimming pool would be empty, and then they could see the trace. They would walk to another pond that they prefer overnight.
Imagine a shrimp with a personality. Get your child a pet shrimp today. So, what else are we making now? Oh, you were going to decorate a tray.
Let's decorate the trays.
It already looks so beautiful the way you did the corn. I think you should hold up that corn.
Yes, that's called the
wonderful-looking corn.
The crazy corn decoration, I call it. And actually, I use it just for the decoration today, but if you would serve it it and then decorate it and to give to one person. But here we serve it like a pass-around tray where people will just grab their thing, and let me show you. So, it's very easy. Simplicity, always pay.
Oh, look at that. You put the skewers into the corn. That's brilliant.
Then you have to balance it.
Balance. Everything's a balancing act. So then if somebody starts to grab the wrong one and they're going to throw the balance off, you have to slap them on the hand.
Life can be tricky. So the scallop.
Very beautiful.
Another shrimp.
So scallops, and what kind of fish is this?
This is swordfish.
Oh, swordfish. Oh, I love swordfish. So, what are you going to do next now, Estelle? What are you going to do for this summer?
This summer I'm actually open for private parties in August, and I'll be doing, I think, a few book signings also in August.
Good. You have a book signing coming up in April?
Huntington at the Book Review, April 14th, 6:45. Anyone is welcome. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to make a sangria and we'll talk. I won't talk too much. We'll drink and eat and have fun.
And it's a bookstore? Is it in the Miracle Mile or one of the Walt Whitman Shopping Center or something like that? I don't really know that area well.
It's actually a place where I've been told many famous authors do their book signings. So I'm pretty happy to be there. Yeah, that's exciting.
And any plans to go diving in the near future? It's still winter here in the
actually,
Hamptons,
my birthday is coming next week, and my boyfriend is taking me to Puerto Rico, and we're going to go diving to Vieques Island.
Yeah. I hear Vieques is really looking beautiful now that they've closed the military base and everything. There's a lot of charming houses popping up, and the beaches are great. And the beaches are empty. You can drive along, and there'll be little pathways down to the beach, and there's only space for 2 or 3 cars. And if you see 2 cars parked, then you just go to the next one or the next one. And you have a whole beach to yourself, or just 1 or 2 other people on the beach, which is kind of cool, especially if, you've got a great boyfriend and you're feeling romantic. Not that,
Yes.
Not that you're going to roll around in the sand, but it's always nice to have a beach to yourself.
Voila. And I'm always, you know, it's very exciting for me to know that in a year I'll be doing something totally different that I have no idea what it will be right now. It could be scary sometimes, but it is very exciting. And, you know, this is where you can, you know, let go of all fear and trust the universe that, you know, you will be in a good place because...
Life has changed. People that get stuck block up their lives because really all there is change. Every atom and molecules changing every minute. So, I mean, what are you going to do? So, now you were going to put, that's great, those peppers. Oh, that's beautiful.
Voila.
So that's very fun.
I have cut a slice at the bottom of the corn so it won't fall down.
Flat.
I guess I could have cut it a bit more because it's a little bit rolling right now.
Now, are you cutting actually the cob or just the kernels off the bottom?
The kernels
of the bottom. Because the cob is hard, right?
Right, yeah. So this is one. Beautiful. So remember to cut it fully, not like I just did now because it's not stable right now. Now we're going to do another decoration. Okay. So this is my little bag of mixed raw rice. So I use a lot of dry beans. And
raw rice?
And this is just raw rice. So it's like...
It looks like a pebbly beach.
Yeah, I do have one decoration where I use or couscous or cornmeal, and I make like it's the beach.
Oh, cool.
And, you know, you do like this with your wrist, and then like this with your fingers, and it's like little steps, feet steps in the sand. It is pretty funny. So here also you cut like the bottom of the tomato. I'm going to cut it a bit more so we don't have the same problem as we just had.
And that's for people who stick their used toothpicks in.
Voila, so for the caprese. Well, it's not really the season of the heirloom tomato, so mine is a bit small today.
You know, time has flown, and we're probably going to start hearing music soon, which indicates that we get to eat the food.
Yes!
Thank you so much for coming, Estelle. It's just, look at how beautiful that looks. That's amazing.
You see, this is very
You're
simple.
An amazing girl.
Very simple, but it looks nice and people feel like eating it.
Yeah.
It didn't take time. It didn't take much money, but it's so much better.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us in the ladies' room. Remember, ladies, give yourself lots of room. Room for love. Especially love, right, Estelle?
Especially
room
love.
Room for love. Lots of room for love. Room for fun. Room to grow. And room to glow. And thank you for coming. Thank you.
Breathe in.